This is our second day in Stuttgart at the Invest, and with me is Mr. James Samuel.
Hello.
From Raytec Development. Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
James, can you tell us something about the company? What exactly?
Well, thank you very much. Yes, Raytec is a very young company in the uranium pursuit. We have only 20 million shares issued and outstanding at this time. But for our I guess, relative youthful age, we have very developed exploration projects underway. We have a very substantial position in the Athabasca, in the Saskatchewan area of Canada.
The uranium area?
That's right, yeah, the uranium area. It's about 50,000 hectares, and it's positioned between Cigar Lake and Key Lake, so all the principal Cameco locations. We are straddled in and around the biggest uranium producer in that region. So we're very excited about that prospect. There are some past producing mines on this property. Of the 50,000 hectares, there are 18 properties. And as I mentioned, 4 or 5 have been past producers. So we're very confident that our initial exploration will be successful on this.
Who is part of your team?
Well, there's some familiar faces to the German markets. Michael Townsend is the president and chairman of Raytec, along with Chris Verico, who have seen some significant success with Le Tigre and formerly with Westhawk Development. Raytec being our first venture into the uranium hunt. We've brought a gentleman named Casey Kane onto the team. Now Casey is a son of one of Utah's pioneer uranium miners. So he brings a huge wealth of knowledge and expertise to our team. As well, we have a gentleman, Dr. Limon, a PhD of mining and engineering. He's spent several years with the Homeland Securities in the United States Defense Department. So again,
looking for uranium somewhere else.
Well, actually, I guess during the Cold War, it was important to know where all the uranium was in the United States, and this gentleman, I guess, has a handle on the principal deposits. And
so not only geologists but also intelligence work there.
I don't know. I guess so. Yeah. Okay. But we also have a very exciting property in Newfoundland. 10,000 hectares in Newfoundland, and we've had some airborne surveying done already, and scintillometer readings are off the map, as they say. Several thousands counts per second, upwards of 10,000 counts per second. So we feel that of that specific deposit, we're talking anywhere from up to 5 pounds per ton of uranium. So.
It's quite amazing.
Yeah. Again, we are, as I say, a very early stage in the company. We've actually had a controlling interest for about 4 months now, and we've had these properties lined up. We will be announcing a very significant succession of news releases. Firstly, with the Athabasca project, which, as I mentioned, is well over 50,000 hectares. It's one of the, larger claims to be, vended into a company in recent time. And again, with the help of Casey Kane and Dr. Limon and the rest of the boys from Vancouver, I think that we'll make a good show of it.
So when can we expect the start of the news flow?
Well, presently the stock is traded in the low 60s, as high as 78 cents. We have a team, obviously from our Vancouver office, actively engaged in the public and investor relations. But we've also secured support from the East Coast, from Montreal. A gentleman who's seen some significant success with RSC, stock that trades in the $3 range. He had his principal investors come into RSC at 50 cents, as Raytec is trading in the 50 to 60 cent range. And we feel that in the next couple of months we should be able to achieve a 3-digit status quite handily. Yeah, so.
Yeah, the market is very open for uranium projects nowadays.
Yeah.
What about your financing?
Well, we've had a relationship with Canaccord Capital previously, and Canaccord is very excited to do business again. This time with Raytec.
It's like a stamp of approval.
Yeah, we have several $1 million already set aside for us to further the project development. And I think that I would imagine the financing to be in the 55 to 65 cent range.
Mm-hmm. Do you plan on becoming a producer, or do you just want to explore?
Well, it's a very good question. We have, as I said, some significant past producing projects in the Athabasca area. So whether there's milling facilities available in a close proximity, we would be able to provide the raw ore at a very early stage. Mm-hmm. As a lot of these deposits are very shallow, maybe up to 60 feet in depth, and so very easy recovery, and we found
cost
effective, yes,
okay.
as it should be.
Okay. Well, James, thank you very much for introducing us to this new exciting company in the uranium sector again.
Yes, and that's RAY on the TSX Venture.
Great. Thanks for that info.
Thanks.